Good morning. It's Wednesday morning here in McAllen, Texas. It's about close to 6 o'clock. It's still dark. It's still dark out. I'm walking in the Christian McAuliffe Memorial Park. There's one lady walking around with a mask on, or a bandana on her face. There's nobody within 6 feet. This is really crazy. I have when they first started talking about exemptions, medical exemptions for wearing masks. When you look up medical, first thing is post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm literally a card carrying, disability check collecting PTSD survivor. Okay, and so what happens, me being made to wear a mask, triggers me, right? When I get triggered, it's uncomfortable for me because I get angry, I get aggressive. I'm at a high state of vigilance, right? Which means I'm looking for a fight when I get like that. And I got triggered. One day I had my mask in my pocket. I was going to put it on right before I walked into Walmart. But boy, right there at the carts, these 3 Walmart associates came at me aggressively, which sent me way over the top. And I'm like, hey, I get the mask right here. I'll comply, right? So zip it. But I was like set off all the way. I was like, so one of my buddies gave me a number to Walmart corporate, and I called him up, and so let him know what happened. And they said, from now on, let him know your name, and ask for the manager, and you don't have to wear a mask. So now I don't have to wear a mask in Walmart. And so there I am walking around Walmart, and I get to the checkout, and the guy's like, where's your mask? I'm like, dude, I got a medical. Oh, no problem. No, enough said. Right? Dropped it right there. But the girl at the exit was like, next time wear your mask. I'm like, yeah, talk to your manager. All right, but what's happened is the CDC is now saying that COVID, they're trying to change everything, right? They really want to lock us down wearing the mask. Now the CDC, like the EPA and what's the other? They're not government entities. All right, they're separate organizations that basically advise the government. Okay, but they've lost a lot of credibility because they're incongruent. And actually Trump is basically taking the authority from them and basically giving it to DHS, all right, to collect the numbers and with the real cause of death of people isn't COVID, it's their pre-existing conditions that get aggravated by COVID. Right, so that's going to be, obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. But there's a lot of people that are afflicted by that from years of poor diet and lack of exercise and drinking and smoking. All right. It's all really crazy because and it's like it's like this park is like at night full of people, and they're all from Edinburgh. I'm in McAllen, and the reason is because Edinburgh is locked down tight. All right, they get the biggest municipal park in the valley. All right, but they've shut that down, so people are coming here to this park so the kids can play baseball and soccer, and people can run and stuff like that. They're coming all the way, so it's like at least 6 miles to come to this park because they can't go to parks in Edinburgh. So why is that? Because the judge that gave the lockdown order is in Edinburgh, and even though there is no law, right? Like when I go to Walmart corporate tells me, there's no law, it's just a suggestion. And the manager, same thing, we can't make you wear a mask, but it's highly recommended, right? But they can't make you, and they'll tell you that, right? But in Edinburgh, yeah, the cops will, you might get arrested in Edinburgh for not wearing a mask, but you ain't gonna get arrested in McAllen. It's kind of, I equate it kind of like to when I was in the East Coast SEAL teams, were more strict about uniforms and the haircuts, all right, than they were on the West Coast. And the reason that is because we're closer to Washington D.C. like the department head of the Department of Defense is going to be visiting Virginia Beach more than they are Coronado, whatever. People, just, it's human nature to get off the reservation, taking things to the extreme, or taking things to the extreme, or misinterpreting, and that's just wild. I don't see this lasting too much longer. It's that whole, it's like the emperor's new clothes kind of thing, because I'm in Walmart, I'm like out of the Matrix. That's what that is right there. Walking around in Walmart without a mask is like being out of the Matrix. All right. This will be my contribution to the Sunrise Daybreakers. All right. Have a great one.